Imagine waking up every morning believing you have complete freedom. You can choose what to eat, what to wear, where to go. But have you ever stopped to wonder, are you truly free? Or is your freedom just an illusion wrapped in layers of hidden influence? This is one of the deepest philosophical questions of all time. Today, we're diving into the paradox of freedom. Are we as free as we think? Or is our sense of liberty quietly controlled by forces we don't even see? Let's start with a simple question. What does it mean to be free? Most people define freedom as the ability to make choices without external constraints. But what if those choices are shaped by factors outside your control, like your upbringing, your environment, or even your biology? Philosopher Jean-Paul Sartre believed that humans are radically free. According to him, we're not just free to choose, we're condemned to be free. That means no matter what, we are responsible for our choices. There are no excuses. Sounds empowering, right? But here's the catch. With that freedom comes immense responsibility. If your life is miserable, Sartre says, it's your own fault. You can't blame society, your parents, or fate. That kind of freedom can feel more like a burden than a gift. Now let's contrast Sartre's radical freedom with the ideas of determinism. Determinists argue that every event, including human actions, is determined by preceding causes. Your choice to watch this video? Determined by algorithms, past behavior, and psychological triggers. Your favorite color? Influenced by childhood experiences and cultural exposure. According to determinism, free will is an illusion. You think you're making a choice, but you're really just playing out a script written by your past and your biology. It gets more unsettling. Neuroscience studies have shown that our brains often make decisions milliseconds before we become consciously aware of them. That means your brain decides before you do. If that's true, then who's really in control? This brings us to the philosopher Immanuel Kant, who tried to bridge the gap. Kant believed that while the physical world may follow deterministic laws, the moral world, the world of human will and reason, is free. In this view, we're free not when we follow every impulse, but when we act according to rational moral principles. Freedom, in Kant's eyes, is not doing whatever you want, but doing what is right. That kind of freedom requires discipline, not indulgence, but let's make this more personal. Think about your own life. How many of your decisions are truly yours? Your career path, your relationships, even your daily routines. How many of those are results of conscious choice, and how many are habits formed by circumstance? And let's not forget society. Social norms, laws, economic systems. They all shape what we can and can't do. You may feel free, but try breaking a social rule or stepping outside economic boundaries, and you'll quickly feel the walls closing in. So what's the takeaway? Are we free? Maybe the better question is, not whether we are free, but how we define freedom in a world filled with invisible strings. Perhaps real freedom is not about escaping influence, but becoming aware of it. Maybe it's about choosing your response, rather than reacting blindly. Maybe freedom isn't about breaking the rules, but understanding them, and choosing which ones to follow. As philosopher Viktor Frankl said, between stimulus and response, there is a space. In that space is our power to choose our response. In our response lies our growth and our freedom. So next time you think you're making a choice, pause and ask yourself, who's really making it? And that might be the beginning of true freedom.